Greetings, dear friend, companion on the path of seeking understanding. Have you ever, in a quiet moment amidst the bustle of life, paused and asked yourself a question that seems simple yet profoundly deep? Why is there something? Why is there this universe, life, consciousness, you and me, instead of absolute nothingness, an infinite void, an eternal silence? This question, dear friend, is not merely an intellectual exercise. It is an echo from the deepest recesses of our being, an invitation to explore the very nature of reality. Like a tiny seed, if nourished with contemplation, it can blossom into a great tree of wisdom. Today, let us courageously face this grand question together. The question, why is there something rather than nothing, has echoed through the halls of human thought for millennia. From ancient sages gazing at star-filled skies, to modern physicists examining subatomic particles, and even to ordinary souls reflecting on the meaning of life. It is a universal question, as it touches the foundation of all experience. On this noble wisdom path, we do not seek a single boxed-in answer. Instead, we begin a journey of exploration. We will traverse diverse landscapes of thought, from human intuition, scientific discoveries, streams of Western philosophy, to the wisdom of various cultures. Guiding us will always be the light of compassion and practical insight from applied Buddhism, a path not only to understand the world, but to transform ourselves. The channel, the Noble Wisdom Path, is honored to be your companion on this journey, a space for us to reflect, learn, and grow together. Something and nothing, two seemingly absolute opposites. Nothingness, a state of void, emptiness, without properties or events. It is difficult for our minds to fully grasp, as all our thoughts and sensations are forms of something. In Western philosophy, thinkers like Parmenides asserted that nothing cannot exist, for to speak of it, it must already be something. Leibniz, another great philosopher, directly posed the question, why is there something rather than nothing? He proposed that there must be a sufficient reason for the existence of the universe, an ultimate principle. Modern science, through the Big Bang Theory, describes our universe as originating from an extremely hot and dense singularity, then expanding and cooling, forming galaxies, stars, and eventually life. Yet the question remains, what triggered the Big Bang? And what was before it? Was it nothing? Or another state of reality beyond our current comprehension? Some theoretical physicists suggest multiverse theories, where our universe is just one of countless other bubble universes, each potentially having its own laws of physics. This implies that the existence of something, at least our universe, might be a random event in a larger cosmic canvas, a low-probability occurrence, yet not impossible within a boundless sea of possibilities. Whether approached from philosophy or science, this question evokes awe and recognition of the wonder of existence. It challenges our assumptions and opens space for deeper discovery. Returning to Buddhist wisdom, we find a unique and profound approach to the question of something and nothing. Instead of seeking an absolute initial cause, a creator, or ultimate reason outside ourselves, Buddhism invites us to observe the nature of reality as it manifests. A central teaching is dependent origination, pratitya-samutpada, meaning all things arise in dependence. Nothing exists independently or by itself. Everything, every object and phenomenon, from the smallest dust particle to vast galaxies, from fleeting thoughts to entire lifetimes, arises from countless interacting conditions and causes, intricately interconnected. Like a lotus flower, it cannot exist without mud, water, sunlight, air, and seed. It is because all those non-lotus elements converge. So, something is not a fixed entity, but a process, a continuous flow of formation and dissolution, based on the infinite web of dependent conditions. In Buddhist scriptures, there is a parable of a bundle of reeds. A bundle stands not because each reed is independently strong, but because they lean on each other. Separate the reeds, and the bundle collapses. Likewise, what we perceive as something is merely an assembly of dependent factors. The second vital teaching is emptiness, Śūnyatā. This is often misunderstood as nihilism, as nothingness. But in Buddhism, emptiness does not negate the existence of phenomena. Rather, it means that all dharmas, things, phenomena, are empty of inherent essence, of a fixed, independent nature. Since everything is dependently arisen, they lack a permanent, unchanging self or core. This table is empty of a fixed tableness. It is a composite of wood, nails, the craftsman's effort, and it constantly changes, albeit slowly. Thus, from a Buddhist view, the question, why is there something rather than nothing, can be reframed. Something and nothing, in the sense of emptiness, are not opposites, but two aspects of the same reality. Precisely because all things are empty of fixed nature, Śūnyatā, they can interact, change, and manifest as something through dependent origination. If everything had a static, unchanging essence, how could there be transformation, birth, or death? How could life exist? The master Nagarjuna once said, "Because of emptiness, all things are possible." This emptiness is not a lack, but a vast space of potential where all things can arise. It is like a blank sheet of paper because it is empty. The artist can paint infinite pictures. Nothingness, in the sense of Śūnyatā, is the very foundation upon which something exists. So what do these insights offer our daily lives? If this something we experience, this body, this mind, this world, is all dependent and empty of inherent nature, what does that mean? First, it can free us from attachment. Understanding that everything is impermanent, ever-changing, and lacks a solid, unchanging self, we suffer less in the face of loss, change, or unmet expectations. We learn to appreciate the present, for it is all that truly manifests. Second, it nurtures compassion. Realizing that we are all interconnected in a vast web of causes and conditions, that others' happiness and suffering are linked to our own, opens our hearts, deepens empathy, and motivates us to act for the benefit of all beings. Third, it brings a sense of freedom and responsibility. If reality is not fixed, but an unfolding process, then every action, word, and thought, karma, contributes to shaping that reality. We have the capacity to choose to sow wholesome seeds, to create positive conditions for ourselves and the world. A simple mindfulness practice is to reflect on the dependent nature of an object before you, perhaps a cup of tea. Where did it come from? Clay, water, fire, the potter's effort, transporters, sellers. It contains the entire universe. When you drink tea, you connect with all those elements. This contemplation helps us perceive the wonder of something, even in the simplest of things. Dear friend, our journey through the question, why is there something rather than nothing, has taken us from philosophical musings, scientific discoveries, to the profound insights of Buddhist wisdom. We find that perhaps the answer does not lie in identifying a first cause, but in understanding the interdependent and empty nature of reality itself. Something exists not as a lone event, but as a grand symphony of countless causes and conditions. And nothing, in the sense of emptiness, is not a negation but an infinite space of potential, the condition for all manifestation. Like wave and water, two yet one, one yet two. The wave is the expression of water, and water is the essence of the wave. Understanding this not only satisfies intellectual curiosity, but brings deep peace. It helps us release the burdens of attachment, open to compassion, and live a more meaningful and awakened life. The potential for transformation lies within this shift in perception. This great question may remain with humanity forever, as a reminder of the wonder of existence and the humility of human understanding. Yet each step on the path of inquiry, each moment of contemplation, enriches our journey on the noble wisdom path. Teacher RI invites you to share your own reflections and experiences on this question in the comments below. Your inquiry enriches our community. If this journey of exploration has brought you meaningful insights, please show your appreciation by clicking like. And to continue exploring life's great questions together, please subscribe to the channel, The Noble Wisdom Path. You can also discover other streams of wisdom in our curated playlists. Thank you for listening. Wishing you a peaceful day and an open heart.